You probably had better things to do on a Tuesday night, and I think that's great, but I didn't. So if you zoom in, you can just see that little smudge way up there in the corner. Last night, I was at the Condition of the State address. It's when Governor Kim Reynolds lays out her priorities for the state government, and here's what you missed. Let's start with Governor Reynolds' $3 billion property tax plan.
Property taxes are rising faster than inflation, faster than paychecks, and faster than population growth.
After failing to move on property tax changes last year, the governor is with both chambers, looking to get property bills lowered. Her plan, $3 billion in relief over 6 years. The details, there's a 2% cap on city-county revenue growth, assessments every 3 years, not 2 years. She would freeze taxes for seniors 65 and older who have homes that are valued at under $350,000. She'd also have some programming to help first-time home buyers. The catch is that for cities and counties who depended on these property taxes for important services, they're going to have to find that somewhere else or more likely do without. To help make ends meet, she's talking about a grant program to help sharing services in a kind of district model. She would also allow counties to appoint, not elect, treasurers, auditors, and recorders. The second moment I wanted to point you to is Reynolds talking about taking the fight to cancer.
Just this year, more than $50 million will be invested specifically in cancer prevention, screening, and treatment.
Where's that funding going? It's going towards cancer screenings for uninsured and underinsured Iowans. It will go to hub and spoke cancer care in rural Iowa, radon testing kits and mitigation specialists, even recruiting cancer specialists to rural areas.
But if families hear the word cancer, they also hear, we caught it early and we can treat it.
Here's the third thing I wanted to point you to.
1 out of every 6 children in Iowa are considered obese, and Iowa ranks 17th in the nation for adult obesity. This is a serious public health issue, and it's one we're working to address.
Reynolds' new restrictions would ban certain food dyes from K through 12 schools. SNAP can't be used to buy soda and candy. Summer EBT would have similar restrictions. She's also proposing making birth control over the counter and making Ivermectin over the counter. So win some, you lose some. Here's some things that Reynolds didn't say. Notably absent from Reynolds' address was any mention of eminent domain for carbon capture pipelines. Despite the issue dominating the end of the last session with a dramatic bill passage and her own veto, Reynolds also made no reference to Iowa's water quality crisis or cleanup efforts, even as agriculture runoff continues to plague the state's waterways and drinking water supplies. And while the governor proposed $3 billion in property tax cuts and a 2% spending cap on local governments, she didn't address the elephant in the room. State revenues are tight. Her budget proposes only a $188 million increase in spending for fiscal year 2027, a roughly 2% bump that barely keeps pace with inflation. That suggests to me and other people watching this that the dramatic income tax cuts she celebrated may be catching up with Iowa's bottom line. Follow Iowa Starting Line for more, and thanks for watching.